Hi, Taurus. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is going to be a general yearly forecast overview for 2023. I'm going to be using a Celtic cross spread, so it's going to let me know what's coming up in your near future from now up until about 3 months, and then it's going to give me your far future from 3 months to 12. I'm going to use Moonology cards to see what's coming in for you during your moon cycles and eclipses. And I'm also going to use some tea leaves with your astrological houses and see what significant months throughout this year that you need to pay attention for things that are coming in. Okay, Taurus? What messages do you have for Taurus? So remember, it's going to be a general read. So if career or finances comes out, I will touch on that. If love shows up in the reading, I will touch on that as well. I have already done some videos for January for Taurus. It is a Taurus channel right now until I find some more time in my schedule. I can do private readings for any signs though, but for right now we are just going to be doing Taurus. So we have some of those already uploaded to the channel, so make sure that you subscribe. I will be doing other videos too as far as angel readings and life paths messages and soul lesson readings, so make sure you're subscribing so that you can get notified when I do upload those videos. And as always, thank you for viewing my channel, subscribing, and liking. It's greatly appreciated. All right, Taurus, I want 3 more shuffles. I feel like it's a big year for you though, Taurus. I feel like there's a lot coming in. It's definitely a big year. You're going to see a lot of changes. You're going to see a lot of windfall. I feel like it just windfalls in regards to finances and love though. I just feel like in every area, I feel like a lot of my Tauruses are coming out of a 7-year cycle that they've been in. So I feel like there's new phases. You're going to be very stable financially. And I feel like the love of your life is going to come through. And I say that because I've already done the Taurus love readings for January. Okay. Sorry, I was channeling, so I did more than 3. Yeah, you had Wheel of Fortune. Okay, let's see. Basis of the reading. Hold on, I'm gonna make sure my deck is kind of new. So 6 of water, crossing the moon. Okay, another water card. Emperor, pass, hermit. You've been in hermit mode, absolutely. You've been in hermit mode. I feel like for a lot of last year. The world. Oh wow. Okay, yeah. See, and I said it during the shuffle. So a lot of times when I shuffle, if I'm shuffling the deck, it's because I'm getting messages that are being channeled that are coming through me. You are going into a new phase or cycle. And I feel like it could be with a water sign, or something as far as using some of you are psychic and you have abilities and you have gifts. Near future, up to 3 months, you have messenger of air. Your power in the situation, how people perceive you, patience. Taurus, I think last year taught you a lot of patience. Your hopes and fears, you have messenger of fire, and your outcome, queen of fire. Yeah, the outcome. I know you're a earth sign, but you are going to embody. I'm trying to get you out of the light so you can see her. Sorry, my camera is in a different position. You're going to embody the queen of fire. You are going to be in your element, very passionate and very fiery in regards to whatever you do this year is what I'm hearing for you. But you are going to know who you are and you are going to own it. When I say own it, you're going to own all of you and your power and your abilities and everything. I'm hearing that whatever you have repressed is now going to be brought to light, and you're just going to open up. You are going to be absolutely on fire, passion in everything you do, in your love, in your work life, in your home life, many areas. I feel like you went through something last year in 2022 maybe that was a catalyst for change for you, and it opened up your heart. Your heart chakra is completely open. So once that's open, you come from a place of love and passion. Anything can happen for you because it drives you. Passion drives you. I don't know, Taurus. I'm a Taurus, so that's why it's a Taurus channel right now. I'm also Scorpio Sun and a Libra rising. If you don't know what your sun, moon, and rising is, I do have a link in my description box with a free natal chart. You can go in there. It takes about 5 minutes to put your information in, and then it will let you know what your other signs are. But I know I lost my train of thought. As an earth sign, I lost my train of thought. Taurus. Let me see if it comes back to me. It has something to do. I was going to compare it to a fire sign. Oh, I know as a Taurus, we're very determined, but I also know for myself, one of my best characteristics or qualities, it's my best and my worst. Probably, I can't do anything without passion. If I'm not passionate about something, I can't do it. I can't take my drive and my determination to accomplish the goal and get it done the way that I want to get it done. So I don't even bother. So anything that you do with passion, you can expect the universe to like open the doors wide open for you. The underlying energy is the King of Water. Okay, so again, this is either you being emotionally fulfilled, because the King of Water is very emotionally fulfilled. They're very in tuned and in touch with their emotions. They're very in control. So you could have learned last year how to emotionally regulate your emotions and grab a hold of them and master them instead of them grabbing a hold of you and then having their way with you and your choices being led by that. So it's either you standing in your power, having control over your emotions and controlling them and driving this new phase that's here, or there's going to be a significant water sign in your life this year, which will be a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. Okay. And I know Taurus, for a lot of my Tauruses, even I would say Libra, and I'm just going to touch on Libra because I'm a Libra rising. So when I do watch my Libra rising videos, a lot of times it resonates so much. But when I watch all three together, the Libra, Taurus, and Scorpio, I get the whole entire picture of what's going on and what's playing out. You've had a significant water sign showing up for months. That's been playing out. So I feel like this individual is either in your life or has been in your life. For a lot of Tauruses and Libras, it is a Pisces. I can tell you that energy keeps showing up. That person keeps showing up. So they're going to play a significant role. Or like I said, it's you and your emotions feeling emotionally fulfilled this year. Okay, so 6 of Water. That's the foundation of the reading. Okay, so this does have to do with somebody from the past coming back into your life. Okay, and it's crossed by the moon. All right, moon represents Pisces or a Cancer. Okay, so you do have love coming in. Okay, this year. It's like I said, and it's being crossed by the moon. So between the moon and the world, I'm getting different messages for you that I'm going to go into. So you either have a significant Pisces coming in because it's a water sign. Okay, they're directly related and correlated. For some of you, you are going to be overcoming your fears and your anxieties. This year. And for others of you who have your psychic abilities, they're going to be very heightened. Okay. Grounding your reading, you have the Emperor. Okay. So your Emperor, it's a very strong, this talks about structuring and organization. So you're either bringing that into your life, okay, I feel like you're bringing, like I said, you're embodying all parts of yourself this year for some reason. You're going to be literally on fire and achieving and attaining anything that you want towards. Like, I feel so much in my energy that the drive and the determination is there. I feel like I know a lot of people I tap into guides and angels, okay? But I'm very intuitive with the angel messages, with the numbers and everything. And I know I continuously get the message of the angels usher in positive energy for me, which is going to help you stay positive, focused. Definitely being grounded is important for a Taurus, and it's very easy for us to get ungrounded too sometimes. But this is about structure and organization, taking control back of your life. And I feel like that's what you're doing this year, Taurus. And in order for you to have be able to do that, you have to embody this individual. And she's everything. She's very beautiful. She's very strong-minded. She's very determined. She's very driven. Her and the Taurus Queen share a lot of the traits, but she's extremely passionate, so where you can feel her passion. It just vibes off her energy. And that's your outcome coming through the year. This is who you are going to be through this year. This individual that comes into your life, they may be a significant, I'm hearing they could be a significant person that supports you and helps you come into your own too by building you up in things like that. So when I say building you up, not that you need to be built up, but someone who pushes you and who believes in you, okay, and helps you. In relationships, we want to be with someone, in my opinion, that makes you become the best version of yourself, the better you. And I feel like you're going to come into connection with that individual, okay? So like I said, it's all about taking control back in your power. I see you already coming in. Like I said, I know I'm a weekend, but today's the 7th, and I actually wanted to do the yearly forecast on the 7th for several reasons. Numerology is big. I'm really big into numerology. 7 is a huge spiritual awakening number of waking up to who you actually are and what you're supposed to do, and what serves you and what doesn't serve you anymore, and letting that go. We are in that year with 2023. It's the year of the 7. So today's the 7th. Okay, so I would definitely look up angel number 77. I only use Joanne's, I think it's Scribes, Joanne Sacred Scribes. When I go to Google, she's the only person that puts those messages out that I believe in, that seem to be very real and authentic and true with the messages. But it will tell you it is about a spirit. It's about spiritual awakening. So it's you, as I said, you coming into your power, overcoming the fears and anxieties. I feel like, the 6 of water too, because it talks about someone from the past coming back. I feel like it's you overcoming anxieties and fears in the past that once held you back, what kept you in hermit mode. Because I think a big driving force for you right now, if I can get it, sorry, Taurus, is your past energy that's influencing this year is you've been in hermit mode. And I think you are tired of being in hermit mode. I think you know that you're supposed to do more, that you've heard the call for a while, that you have been awakened. Like I said, when you have anxieties, fears, and doubts, or you're letting your emotions get in the way, which I feel like you're taking charge of your emotions now, it will hold you back. This is the year, though. Like I said, it's the year of the 7. I did the yearly forecast for Taurus today on the 7th deliberately. I just felt inclined that it was going to be more powerful. The message was going to be stronger and clearer. I was going to be more in my element. But for most of our Tauruses, and I'll just share very briefly, we've been in a 7-year cycle. And I'm glad to see the world coming, that it's ending. When you see the world, it's the last card in the tarot. I'll do a real quick lesson on it. I won't go too much into it, but it is the last card in the tarot, which means you have gone through. The tarot is based on conscious, subconscious, a lot of psychology and counseling with Carl Jung. If you ever really read the book of tarot and how it started, they're all spiritual lessons in the tarot. That's why it's considered a divination tool. Okay, if you use it for good, not everyone uses tarot for good, but if you use it for good, it's a very good divination tool. If you're using it to encourage and provide guidance to individuals and help them navigate along their paths, then it's a good thing. 21 is the last card in the deck. That means you've gone through all the lessons in that cycle that you needed to start a new cycle. So that's why I said when I was channeling, it was going to be a new cycle for you this year. You were coming into you. So for me, my awakening started 7 years ago, 2016, when I was led to do tarot. Some of you may have seen me before. I had my channel up before for a while. It was Divinity Path, and then I would say I fell back to sleep once once you awakened, it's a very hard process to navigate still, okay? Even though you're spiritually awakened, you still can struggle with letting go of things because you're coming out of your comfort zone. I think for Tauruses, a spiritual awakening might be one of the hardest signs for to go through that because we don't like coming out of our comfort zone. We do not like change. We're very slow moving for change, and we only take calculated risk. We usually want to see the outcome of something before we do it. And unfortunately, with the big changes that need to occur in a spiritual awakening, you don't see the outcome. So it's a lot of faith and stuff. But like I said, 7-year cycle, I feel like a lot of us have been in. We know that there's changes that we needed to make for a long time. I think we've been picking away at them, working at them, and then we go fall back to sleep, and then we wake up again, and we know that we're unhappy, and then we try again, and then we fall back to sleep. So the hermit mode. This is what is, you're at a point, like I said, you're being completely supported by the divine, the universe, the angels, everyone. This is your year. So keep that in mind and don't fight the change. Don't push against it because it's uncomfortable. The best way to do that is just to not be in your head with it. Okay. But this is what also, your past position has a big influence on the rest of the reading. And you have been in hermit mode with you've been procrastinating, really. You know what I mean? I feel not in a bad way. I feel like you've been going within and going within and going within to find your answers, to find your path. Knowing what the right path is for you though, but just not being ready. I think you're ready now, Taurus. Okay. I feel like you're ready. You're ready to come out of this. So it's very positive, like I said. The new phase cycle that does come in. Definitely see someone coming in. I definitely see you taking control of your life. This phase cycle of who you become during this is just, it's going to be mind blowing. I can tell you that right now. It's going to be absolutely mind blowing. Near future. So you have the world, the top. I don't know what else to say other than it's a new phase and it's a new cycle for you. And I think you've done so much work throughout these years. It's just transformative. Like you've undergone so many transformations, Taurus, in growing personally, spiritually, and evolving and ascending. That I feel like this is the year for you for a lot of things, for everything really that you've been wanting to bring into your life. And I feel like the divine has played a part and a role in it, and the timing, the entire time. So keep that in mind if you felt like things weren't really coming in or anything for you. All right, short, near future. So now to 3 months, you have messenger of air. Okay, so you have a message coming in. Air signs are usually, what are my air signs? I'm sorry, Taurus. I've recorded videos for the last few hours and I'm getting tired now. They're Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Okay, does not have to be. I feel like that's just what it represents, but I feel like the energy, I'm more of an intuitive energy reader. I try to be anyway, so you don't get stuck just on the meaning of the cards. I feel like there's a lot of emotion. I feel there's just in the near future, there's a lot of emotional fulfillment. That is what I feel for you. I feel like there's that message that's coming in. It's somebody that's from the past. The individual could have also been in hermit mode, procrastinating to going within, trying to find the right path like you. I feel like you guys, you have the soulmate card at the bottom. So soulmates do mirror each other too. All right, just so you know that. So you guys could very well be on the same journey, mirroring one another. But I feel like just a state of bliss. This cyclone phase that comes to you is very emotionally fulfilling. Very emotionally fulfilling. You're definitely, I will say this, listening to your intuition too. Definitely. Like I said, I see you very, and the Emperor also too, signifies an Aries sign. Doesn't have to be, but the traits of it is just someone who's very structured and control in their life. There's a lot of order. They're usually your very big top people in your businesses, your CEOs. They're your entrepreneurs. I feel like you also this year, Taurus, looking at this, you are going to be, for those of you that are wanting to pursue your own paths with, I'm going to say businesses or entrepreneurship. That's also you putting the structure and control in your life to pursue that. I'll post some clarifiers on these. I just want to get more information once I go through the rest of the spread for you. But you have, like I said, you have the divine is definitely playing. I feel it in your life, and there's messages that they're sending you that you're picking up emotionally. And I'm looking at it from here because the moon also represents your psychic abilities, okay? And your intuition can be heightened. Your psychic abilities can be heightened. You can be getting new spiritual gifts that you use as well. For some of you, you're starting a spiritually based practice this year, or you've started it and you're moving full forward, full pledge with it. I'm stuck on this messenger of air for some reason, though. Like, I can't stop looking at it. Let me clarify it. My attention just keeps getting drawn back to it. So there's got to be a strong message. Yeah. The fact that she's looking back at something, the past. You could be thinking about somebody in the past, too, that's a Cancer or a Pisces. Or Scorpio, but I'm picking up more Cancer and Pisces with these two cards. This person does have the characteristics of a emperor. They could be self-employed, own their own business, oversee a lot, very strong, very dominant, very serious too. This person's like very serious, like once they set their mind, which, I mean, it's not a bad thing, but it's not always a good thing either. It's like if they make their mind up, that's it. They may not want to change it, even though they know there might be a better decision. What is this messenger here? I see fast communication coming in. Yeah, new beginning, either with an individual or in career or something. So it could be in your job. Someone from your workplace could be coming in, offering you a new beginning, promotion, financial increase. Like I said, again, your Aries, your Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Or there's a new beginning in love, too. What do you want to talk about this messenger here? Clarify it. Yeah, there's happiness, though. Whatever the message is brings a sense of great happiness, peace, joy, and abundance. Yeah, let me see. There's an offer. Yeah. It's general, so I'm not going to nail it to love unless those cards come out, okay? I might pull some love cards. So I've done the generals, but we'll see. In case you don't watch them, we'll see. That way you can pick it up in this reading. Yeah, see, look at someone from your past. It's a love offer. I'm just going to leave it there, okay? You have someone coming in and giving you an offer. With the Page of Pentacles, I'm going to because it's general, love or career, okay? It's something that's been in the works, very slow moving. Pages are very slow moving, slowest moving energy. It's something that's been coming in. It's in your past positions moving forward. Again, Six of Cups, someone from your past returning. This is soulmate. Again, okay, you have the Six of Cups twice. Ace of Pentacles. There it is again. So work or new beginning foundation with this individual that's returning. There's marriage. Okay. Down here in this spread where you have, this is your power in the situation. First of all, it's divinely orchestrated. I can tell you that right now. The divine is watching over. Everything is coming in and playing out at the exact right time. Okay. So you're being told to be patient. Okay. Be patient. They're orchestrating everything for you. you're going to have to make a decision, and it comes out twice. So you're going to be juggling two things, okay? You could be juggling the relationship with your career or your business. You could be juggling your career with the business that you're going to be starting to, but you're definitely going to have to make a decision, okay? Got to make a decision. And it could be in regards, this decision could be in regards to this individual that comes back. Like I said, Hierophant's a very spiritual card. It's about life lessons, spiritual lessons. But it also signifies marriage. There's justice, things coming in your favor. Definitely justice. Libra, it represents Libra too. The Devil card. So watch this energy. It just could mean you being trapped in an illusion, okay, or feeling attached or bonded to someone who's not healthy for you. I don't like the Devil card just because it has so many meanings to it. And I usually need to clarify it by itself. But I feel like that illusion or that attachment comes to an end. I feel like you're trapped in the illusion now. Like I said, the Devil card's not a bad card. It's a forewarning, though. It's just like, hey, you know, or there could be a Libra around you that's suffering with addictions. You could feel in bondage to someone. You could feel, but it's coming to an end. The cycle's coming to an end. There was a negative cycle, I feel like, with this individual, whoever it is that's showing up in your life. Yeah. Because you're the Empress. You are going to create. She's all about fertility, creating abundance, creating the lifestyle that she wants. You are the Empress, Taurus. That's who we represent in the deck. We create. She is all four queens embodied in one. That's how powerful you are. Okay. You are her. Hangman again. This is Pisces, but it's you getting a new perspective, which is falling right under the Devil, of a new perspective on this. You getting a new perspective on this relationship. Something might come in with justice, the truth. Things might become balanced in this relationship. That puts an end to the cycle. You're in your power, in your element now. You're getting justice on what happened with someone. It doesn't have to be the relationship, the intimate relationship. It could be a relationship, anyone in your life. Family, work, boss, colleagues, friend, past friend, okay? Where you felt bound to them. Yeah, because you're in your element. I feel like you're getting justice in this situation, and this cycle's coming to an end. Whoever it is that you felt bound to, or whatever situation you felt trapped in or bound to, okay? Because you're getting a new perspective on it, and that's because you're in your element. But awful Pisces card. Yeah, you're getting communication. Yeah, you have a page coming in. You definitely have communication coming in from someone. Could be this Pisces. Okay, so whatever it is, you in the next few months, you're going to be in a state of bliss. And it's because I feel like the things that have been stagnant or at a standstill, or you have felt just so trapped, or you have felt like negative energies around you, or that you've been stuck in negative energies, that's going to change. You're going to be making a decision, I feel like, in your career. I feel like this person that's coming back, or this offer that comes in also is a very emotional offer where there's marriage in the future with it. These are your desires. That's why. And these are your desires. That's why this is going to be a big year for you. You could be getting a message from, you have a King of Pentacles also. So that's the earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Doesn't have to be, okay? But it could be a message just about your finances, where you're going to be very secure and stable. Like I said, you're going to be juggling. You're the Empress. You're creating this year. There's something that you want to create, Taurus. Some of you, I think most of you, where it's taken you've been through like a process of needing to change and grow in order to be able to do this. So your power is making a decision. The divine is watching over it. You possibly juggling two things. Okay. Most people see you as being patient, being this is how you're usually perceived by others, but I feel like because this is your power in the situation, you get to decide what you want to create. You get to decide what path you want to take. You get to decide what you want, and if you're going to allow it in relationship-wise, whatever it is. The card above it, like I said, this usually is how people perceive you. But the guidance, I feel like they're telling you to be patient. And I know you are tired of hearing that, but I will tell you this. I can feel it. It's coming. You have to stay positive. It's all coming together, okay? So just stay positive. People see you as being very patient. They see you as being very stable. This is how people view you. Very beautiful and prominent and just very well kept and put together. You're not very swayed or moved. You're very much, a lot of times, Taurus, in your control. You're in your element. You're able to maintain yourself in your element. There are times, though, where Taurus will come out of her element, and it's not always a fun sight either. Because if you make a Taurus mad, and one of the ways you could really make a Taurus mad, and I feel like for most of my Tauruses, it takes a lot. You have to hit a soft spot. You have to hit an emotional spot because Tauruses are the bull, and they're so determined, and they're so strong, and they're so stubborn. Good luck finding that soft spot with a Taurus. But if you do hit it, and it's usually if they give you their emotions and they open up to you in some way, or they trust you, they confide in you, or they open their heart up, and you do anything with that, you'll see them shut right down and go back to the other Taurus with a guard up, who's very strong, one-armed, and they'll just shut it down like it never happened. So, like I said, there's two sides to the Taurus, and they can be very patient, very sweet, very loving. They can be vulnerable. They want to. Not often. They're very picky on who they're vulnerable with. That choice, they will choose someone that they must feel absolutely safe with and that they can trust. But if you betray that trust, like I said, forget it. You'll see the other side of Taurus. You'll see the bull, really. Messenger of fire. So you have another message coming in, okay? This is your hopes and your fears. So I feel as though you're hoping that the message that comes to you is something that you've been waiting for and that you've been wanting. Or you're hoping that there's an individual that you've been wanting to be with comes back to you, that you've been waiting for and that you've been wanting, okay? This message is going to come from a fire sign. Very passionate. It's very fast. That's why I said I feel like they're telling you to be patient, but and being patient and making your decisions and waiting for things to grow also, whether it's the relationship, whether it's the career, or whether it's the business that you're starting. They're just telling you to be very patient with it. You do have, like I said, your hopes and your fears. I think some of you are hoping that your changes are going to come in fast. You're just tired of waiting, and you're looking, and I feel like you're trying to keep your light. You're trying to hold your light, Taurus, and stay positive and not let it dim. But you're on the look for it. Like every day, you're like, okay, when is it coming? When am I going to hear from this person? Is this person going to call me again? Is new love going to come into my life? When is this cycle going to end? When is this going to improve? When are my finances going to improve? When am I going to really start my business? You're just everything. Your fire signs are your Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, so you can be getting a message from them. So, but your hope, it's your hopes and your fears, okay? So I feel like some of you've been waiting for a message, okay, from someone that you have a lot of emotions for. and it's your soulmate. And for some of you, it's your Cancer, Pisces, it's your Aries, though, too, okay? I just don't want to exclude the signs, but I'm picking very much up on the Pisces and the water signs. I feel like your water signs are someone who's very prominent and in control in their life. CEO, business owner, entrepreneur, large enterprise, something like that is what I'm getting. But your hopes, you have a hope that this person's going to reach out to you because you know that they're your soulmate and you have all this emotion left in you for them. You can just feel it. And you intuitively, with your psychic abilities, know that you're supposed to be with this person. Okay? And the relationship has been in hermit mode. Okay? You also fear that you're not going to hear from them either. Because I feel like some of you right now are in a sad state. Sometimes you're looking towards the future with them. Sometimes you're looking away from the future with them because I think there's been time lapsed or apart for some of you. And you don't know what to think. But there is there's a sense of sadness also. You're just looking and waiting. But I do feel like you're going to hear from this person. And that's where I feel like the bliss comes in for you. And like I said, I hate to say it, Taurus, because I know some of you are like, no, I'm not going to be with this person. They this, they that, they this. I don't want anyone from my past. There's a new phase, new cycle, new year, and I get it. But your water signs have been showing up in your readings for months. And if you go check out the love readings that I did for January and for the year, they're all Taurus, so you'll get a little bit more. Like I said, cross watchers, I'm sorry. Just right now, it's just doing Taurus. And your outcome is the Queen of Fire. It's you. Just embodiment of everything. I feel like, Taurus, you finally come to accept every single aspect of yourself, your divinity. You're in your feminine element. You're absolutely beautiful and breathtaking when you walk by people. You just take their breath away. Very attractive. A lot of passion just comes out of your energy, sexual passion, drive, and I feel like people can pick up on that too, which that's a good energy to be in because those energies are going to attract what you want and bring to it. I feel like this bondage you've been in, this energy right here, you're making the decision to get out of this energy. Like you're deciding like to get out of it. You're calling justice on your own self, maybe your own life, your own bondage. So you can come into your element as the Empress. Okay. You're just moving away from it. All of it. You're going to be a whole new you this year, Taurus. I can tell you that. That is what I'm hearing. It's a whole new you. Parts of yourself you're embracing, parts that have been repressed or you didn't know were there are coming to surface. You're really getting to know who you are. You're definitely, I can tell you this, going on a new path. Definitely going on a new path that is very supported and spiritually guided for you. Okay. It's nice reading. It's a really nice, it's not too complicated. There's not too much going on. I love the world cards there for the new year. That's what you're thinking about. So this card up here usually represents, it's crowning your reading, but if you've ever studied tarot, really, this is your subconscious right here. This is what you're actually thinking about. That's what's in the back of your mind all the time. And I think for you, Taurus, a lot of time it's been, how can I create the life that I want? How can I create the life that I want? Taurus, if this video is resonating with you and you like it, please support the channel by liking, subscribing, and sharing to the channel. It is greatly appreciated. I'm going to pull some Moonology cards for you just because we're getting 40 minutes into the reading. And we just want to see through the cycles throughout the year what the Moonology cards have to say. And then I'm going to do your tea leaves. I'm going to pull 12 tea leaves for you. Okay. In them, I usually do the tea leaf separate and just additional energies that may come out, but I have your astrological houses and I have all 12 months of the year to see if there's any significance. So just stay tuned for a little longer. If you followed me this long into the reading, I appreciate it. Most of the videos are not this long. It's just this is a year forecast, so I want to make sure I'm giving it all to you and your understanding. All right. Let's see if there's any gem. Confidence is your key to success. It's something that's showing up. Expect powerful change. Yeah. Expect powerful change. This is going to be the year that it happens. The energy is gaining momentum. Okay. Which means once you gain momentum, that energy supports you and it flows. So remember, whatever you put your attention to, energy flows to. That is what you create. Use it in any area of your life. Pay special attention, positive and negative. Okay? You put it towards negative things, you'll reap negative things. You put it towards positive things, you'll reap positive things. Like I said, one of the angel numbers I saw within the last 24 hours actually woke me up last night at 1:44 in the morning. I knew it was just significant. So it was something that I did look up. First of all, if you break the number down, it's a 9. It means endings and conclusions. Endings and conclusions are coming with powerful changes that are coming in, okay? But I looked it up, and it also talked about the angels usher in. I want to just know if you're seeing the angel number 144. If you are, just drop it in the comment box. Or if you're seeing the angel 9, it's letting you know that there's phases and cycles in your life that are ending. Very important they end. They're part of your life purpose. And that your angels are supporting you with the energy. So to keep going with it. And to not accept no for an answer. And to expect miraculous answers and solutions to come in for what you're trying to create. So not accept no for an answer means just because you don't see results in a day or a week or a month, or they're not coming as fast as you can, you're not getting your business going as fast as you can, you're not getting the clients as fast as you can, it means don't accept that, to keep going. Okay? Yeah. Adjustments are required. And then bring love into the situation. Okay? So whatever it is that you're doing, like I said, omit the energy of love and passion out into the universe. And that is what will be omitted back to you. Okay, so make sure that you bring the love into the situation. So that's your new moon in Aquarius. This one is the energy is gaining momentum, your waxing moon. So pay attention to these throughout the year. Adjustments are required are the third quarter moon. And expect powerful change. That one is your new moon eclipse. And Tauruses, we had that last year at the end of the year. We had huge changes in our moon houses and in our sign that were to signify change. Okay, so be mindful of that. All right, let me pull some tea leaves. This deck is way too big for me to shuffle. I'm going to do the first 6 from this half and the other 6 from there, okay? Let's see, Taurus. So these are just going to be the energy, each energy, little guidance for each month. I use these all the time, just so you know. I will do them for the month for myself, and I actually will write them down or take a picture on my phone, and I'll look at them for the guidance because they have been very true. Very, very true at times, in giving me guidance on things that have helped or saved me from losing my temper or something. So, all right, let's see. Okay. January 2023. Acts, forces working against you. Okay. So I think some of you Tauruses already know that. For me, this is in my place of employment with a boss. Okay. Some of you know there are forces working against you. Okay. Just be mindful of it, all right? But know that you're protected. You're so protected by the divine. And remember, justice and karma, just let them do their jobs, okay? February, breathe sorrow over a loss, okay? So in February, there could be some type of loss, all right? You will get through it, whatever it could be. It could be several things, okay? You have no idea. So don't overread. Just know there could be some type of loss, okay? But you will get through it. Let's see, March. Wishbone. A wish granted. Okay. So in March, you might see the relationship pick up, come closer. You might see the business pick up. You might see your promotion coming in, your increase in finances. April, Weeping Willow. Family sorrow. Okay. Something could be happening within the family. All right. That could be where, you know, the loss too. But they don't have to be huge things. Just, okay, so don't overread them. Let's do May. What do we got for May? May. Bear, danger, especially in money matters. Okay, so watch your finances. Okay. Let's look at June. These are just things to be mindful of. Okay. This has come out for me before where it's just reminded me to make sure that I'm not overspending. I've had loss before. It could signify several things. Someone could move away from you. Someone, you could lose someone. I mean, but I'm just saying, they're just energies. Dark man. Dealings or relationships with a man with a dark complexion of hair. Okay. So you could have someone that's coming in that has dark complexion and dark hair. Okay. Let's get the other 6 months. July. What do we got for July? What do we got for July? Fair man. Dealings or relationships with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Okay. So we have another individuals. Like I said, these can be romantic. These could be in the workplace. These could be anything that's going on, school, court, in any way. These are usually very true too when I pull the individuals. August. Let's see what we got for August. Chain of events that will affect your life. So things are happening. Good things could be. September. Let's see. Taurus for September. Happiness. So your chain of events, I feel like, brings happiness in. It's lined up with wishbone also. A wish coming true. So this wish coming true here could be trickling down into these areas, okay? I feel like some of you are going to have a choice between a dark hair man and a fair man, okay? I feel like that's coming sooner rather than later though, but we'll see. It's October. Rainbow, the most difficult part of a situation is over, okay? Yeah, so there's something that goes on over here maybe in the beginning of the year, which is okay. Remember, anything is a catalyst for change, and it breaks you away from something you're not supposed to be in. You just have to remember that you can get through it. Let's see, November. November. Time to get out of a situation. Yep. And this right here says the most difficult of a situation is over. So there's a situation, this chain of events is gonna, you might not even perceive it as something that's good, but it brings happiness and it gets you out of a situation. These are projected months also, okay? Just know that the energies can happen anytime. These are energies that are showing up for you. Doesn't mean this energy will definitely happen in October, okay? Mule popped out. I'll take it as a popper, the jumper. We'll go back to it. Let's see, November. So like I said, these are the energies that are showing up. I don't pin them to the months. Because then you'll say, well, this wasn't supposed to happen in that month. It was supposed to happen there. Okay. Tulip, you got great passion. I think you got great passion with this dark hair man coming in. Sorry, I have to say it though. Yeah. And I think for money situations and matters are changing for you. You're getting out of a situation where maybe, you needed more increases in your finances. And let's see what December says. December. Let's see what December says. And none of your astrological houses or months popped out in your readings yet either, just so you know. Go with star. Guaranteed success. Okay? By the end of the year, guaranteed success in whatever it is. It doesn't, just be mindful too, like I said, it does not have to be 12 months until you see it. Just know that whatever it is that you decide to start working on, or a relationship that you decide to go in, or a situation that you attempt to end, whatever it is, they're letting you know that there's guaranteed success with it. Okay? Doesn't mean it's going to take 12 months. Don't get locked in the months. Okay? The jumper was mule, which stands for someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Okay? It could be anyone around you. Make sure it's not you too, Taurus, because we're set in our ways too. Okay? I feel like this individual also, though, that you're dealing with is set in their ways. You got to be careful with that. Okay? They may not be willing to change to make the relationship work when they come back, but they will need to if they want to be with you. So it's that simple. Okay, Taurus, that is your yearly forecast. Please keep me updated from time to time on the reading. Drop me a comment every now and then. Let me know, if this resonated with you, or if these are things that you're waiting for, if you've been waiting for it to come in. And throughout the year, I would revisit the reading every now and then to see how it's playing out. When things do start to come in and manifest, or that they are showing up, and they are going to show up for you, I always believe the tarot and the cards. Drop me a comment and let me know, though. I greatly appreciate it. And again, thank you for stopping in. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.